On the tee later today, my guest will be Jim Hackenberg, the inventor of the Orange Whip Trainer, the #1 training aid in golf. Believe me, you won't want to miss it. Next on Winning Golf.
Winning golf, that's what we play.
Unbelievable shot. He's being mobbed by the contestants.
I'm near the green again. That's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right. Everybody wins.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. When you run live, you run simple with SAP.
Hi everyone and welcome to Winning Golf, the show where everybody wins. And today, our exciting show comes to you from the gorgeous Coatesville Country Club. And Winning Golf is thrilled to welcome two very talented teams, Show-4Telecom Help and First Resource Bank. And serving as one of our hosts today from Show-4Telecom Help is my very good friend, Chad Parnas. Chad, welcome back to Winning Golf, and boy, oh boy, Chad, we got a great group of players here today, great contest ahead of us, great prizes to give away, and a great facility at Coatesville Country Club. Chad Parnas, I can hardly wait to get the competition started.
And Doug, thank you very much for having us on the show today. It's my 7th season. As you can tell, we have a great group of 16 guys, and you guys ready to play? Yeah! Doug, I think they're ready.
Awesome. Well, our first event is called the SAP Run Simple Challenge, and in this event, all of you will putt from 30 feet at the same time. All right? So some of the golf balls will bounce into each other, but that's part of the fun. The bottom line is whoever winds up close to the cup will win the #1 training aid in golf, the Orange Whip Trainer. Sound great?
Yeah!
Let's get ready to putt. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, putt. Boy, here they come. 16 golf balls at the same time. You'll definitely need a little luck. And one is in the cup. And that amazing putt now has won you the awesome Orange Whip, the #1 training aid in golf. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the contest.
Great. No, it was great. I love making a long putt. Thanks for having me.
You're quite welcome. Well, that was certainly a fun way to start our show. And the great news is we still have lots of exciting contests ahead of us. But first, let's take a tour around today's host facility, one of the top clubs in Chester County, the spectacular Coatesville Country Club. Coatesville Country Club, a gorgeous private club nestled in the rolling hills of Chester County, opened its doors in 1921. This pristine country club offers its members and guests a beautiful setting for golf, social events, and family-friendly activities. In fact, the professional staff conducts fun-filled events 11 months of the year, which attracts golfers as well as their families season after season. Of course, the championship golf course, now recognized as one of the premier courses in Chester County, is the main attraction. The scenic Par 71 course, designed by famous architect Alexander H. Finlay, offers lush fairways, immaculate greens, breathtaking views, and stretches to 6,458 yards.
Their design has given us a course that's very playable and different on every hole. Our conditions are excellent thanks to our green staff and our green superintendent, Chris Walden.
But we have a fabulous piece of land to work with. The elevation changes, the tight fairways, smaller greens, great topography on the surrounds, and the changes from tee to green.
Although very challenging, the course offers 4 sets of tees, allowing players of all levels to enjoy their golfing experience. Additional golf amenities include PGA certified golf instruction, a well-stocked pro shop, a vibrant men's and women's tournament program, long and short game practice facilities, full-service men's and women's locker rooms, as well as a popular junior program. In addition, the golf operation does not require tee times and allows its members to walk the course on a daily basis. Of course, Coatesville Country Club offers much more than just a great golfing experience.
But overall, the social scene is very active. The dining is quite nice. We do have casual dining as well as fine dining, and we also have dining up by the pool.
The family-oriented club enjoys a heated swimming pool with full food service and competitive youth swim teams. The spectacular 30,000 square foot clubhouse offers a variety of casual and fine dining options, including a family grill, a beautiful bar and terrace, a clubhouse bar, and a gorgeous formal banquet room. The banquet room can accommodate up to 300 guests, and when linked with the beautiful terrace overlooking the golf course, it provides the perfect setting to build a lifetime memory. The professional staff at Coatesville Country Club ensures that every event is unique with signature menu options and sophisticated wine pairing. Well, one thing is very clear at Coatesville Country Club. The members are family-oriented, welcoming, and very friendly, inspiring the club's tagline,
"Join for the golf, stay for the people. And that phrase is dead on. We have a fabulous golf course. We have a wonderful, hard-working staff, but it's the membership that really makes Coatesville special.
If interested in learning more about Coatesville's unique membership options, or possibly planning a wedding, shower, golf outing, corporate meeting, or any special celebration, please call 610-384-3200 or check out the web at CoatesvilleCountryClub.com.
Get ready for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. Winning golf where everybody wins. Now let's meet our players. Jim Griffin, Bill Quinlan, Mike Benninghoff, Chad Byers, Bob Ward, Mickey McKenzie, Glenn Marshall, Scott Cahill, Chad Parnas, Brett Von Erf, Ben Dixon, John DeCesar, Jason Stepalevich, Blake Chapman, John Morgenthaler, John Giordano. Our players are set for Doug's FootJoy lesson tip and shoe contests.
Fellas, today's FootJoy contest comes to you in 3 parts. Part number 1, I'm going to share with you a tip that I promise will help your chipping game. Part 2, Bob Ward's going to put this chipping tip into action. And part 3 is the FootJoy contest where all of you will get the chip. And at the same time, you'll compete for an amazing prize. Guys, how about this? A brand new pair of FootJoy shoes, the #1 shoe in golf. Is that awesome? Yeah. All right. What a great prize. Let's talk about chipping. Fellas, one of my goals when chipping is to make sure my ball travels down my target line. And whenever I think about direction or targets, I always turn to my trusty alignment sticks. My alignment sticks help me in 2 ways. Number 1, it helps me to square my club face. So I take the leading edge of my sand wedge and I make sure it is perpendicular to my outside alignment stick. We call that position square. Some players start with their club face open. Their ball usually goes to the right. Some hood it and close it. Their ball usually goes to the left. When chipping like this, we want to make sure we start square. Sound good, everybody? Yeah. All right. The second thing it really helps me with, it builds a perfect path. Again, we have the option of swinging any direction, inside out, outside across. We're chipping, we like to go back and through our target line. So just by seeing this visual of back and through, it helps. Over time, if you do it enough, you'll develop the feel for that path. In the end, you'll have a great chipping game. Sound awesome?
Yes.
Fantastic. Bob Ward, will you come up here and put this tip in action? How about a nice applause for Bob? All right, Bob, come on up here. Okay. So we have 2 goals together, Bob. Number 1 is to start with a square club face. So let's make sure we form a perpendicular 90-degree angle with that outside stick. That looks terrific, okay? That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to take this club head and go back and forth on our target line. Now you notice these sticks are aimed a little bit right because this chip breaks right to left. Okay. So I have you out there a little bit. So our goal is to take it back and through, and back and through, and feel that. Okay? Good. I'm going to step away with these wonderful groups from Show-4Telecom Help and First Resource Bank. When you're ready, Bob, let's put one up the target line.
Ready, Doug?
Right down the target line. There we go. Look at this shot, everybody. And that is a great chip shot by Bob Ward. I hope you learned a lot today.
Thank you, Doug. Best tip I ever got.
You're welcome. Hey, guys, you ready to try and win a pair of FootJoy shoes? Yeah. Let's do it.
A 35-foot chip shot from the rough stands between our players and a pair of FootJoy shoes. Chad Byers starts us off.
Bumping it with a 7-iron. Look at this, got a chance. Oh, what a great touch by Chad Byers.
Bill Quinlan chips it nicely to 5 feet.
Right in front of the hole. That's a nice touch by Bill Quinlan.
Mike Benninghoff sets the mark at 2 feet 4 inches.
And that is right in front of the hole. A nice touch by Mike Benninghoff.
Mickey McKenzie is a foot better.
Mickey McKenzie with a sandwich. This one's got a chance. Moving from right to left, right behind the cup. Mickey, well done.
Check out Glenn Marshall's shot to 6 inches.
This could be really tight. It's got a chance. How about Glenn Marshall?
But Brett Von Erf has the shot of the round.
And boy, look at this touch by Brett. It's got a chance to go in. Oh!
At 5 inches, he wins the prize.
Well, Brett, congratulations.
Thank you.
That amazing chip shot has just won you a gorgeous pair of FootJoy shoes, the #1 shoe in golf. But Brett, my question for you right now is this. Would you be interested in adding a spectacular golf getaway to those FootJoy shoes?
Absolutely.
Well, Brett, you may have the opportunity.
Thank you.
When winning golf returns.
Just imagine if all the machines at work were constantly thinking, always on the lookout for patterns and connections to make everything work better. I call it the Internet of Everything, but it's really the Internet of everyday life. The partnership between Dell Technologies and SAP helps make the promise of the Internet of Things a reality for our customers. We know how powerful live data can be. We use SAP at Dell to run everything from finance to procurement to travel expenses. And that's the same kind of live insight we can now start offering to all of our customers. And as we get better information, better insights, it can improve virtually every aspect of society and the economy. That's the opportunity of our generation, the next industrial revolution. That's why Dell Technologies runs live with SAP.
This is FootJoy, the #1 shoe in golf. That's #1 the world over. #1 with ladies, gents, lefties, and righties. #1 with challengers and champions, elite and up-and-comers, fan favorites and hometown heroes of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But even with all those #1s, what's most important is playing the #1 shoe for you. And with more sizes and more styles for more swing profiles than all the other brands combined, that shoe is FootJoy, the #1 shoe in golf.
Prizes for winning golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, Proforma, and by Bushnell Golf, the #1 rangefinder in golf, Bushnell. Haas Jordan umbrellas, umbrellas that make a statement, Haas Jordan. And the Orange Whip Trainer, you gotta feel it, the Orange Whip. Outerwear provided by FootJoy, FootJoy Performance Outerwear, layer up with FootJoy. Welcome back to Winning Golf. It's time now for our Golf Getaway Putt, sponsored by Harrison Group Golf.
Well, guys, you ready to try to win a spectacular golf getaway? Yeah! Awesome. Well, here's the deal. Our second wonderful host today, Glenn Marshall from First Resource Bank, will pull one name out of the hat. That player will then select one golf ball from this Strixon bag. Now, that ball will tell us the distance of the putt. It could be 15, 20, or 25 feet, all makeable putts, right, guys? Yeah! Now, if that player can roll the putt in, he could walk away with a 3-day, 2-night trip for two to Ocean City, Maryland. How's that sound, everybody? Great. What a prize, what a trip. Yeah. You're on stage, Glenn Marshall. Who's our lucky contestant at Coatesville Country Club? His name is Jason Stepalevich. Jason, come on up. Jason, congratulations.
Thank you.
Kindly, without looking, pull one golf ball out of this bag. How far are we putting from Jason? That ball says... He's very serious, everybody. 15 feet. You ready to win a trip?
Let's do it.
If he can roll in this putt from 15 feet, Jason will win a first-class 3-day, 2-night golf getaway for two to beautiful Ocean City, Maryland, courtesy of Harrison Group Golf. It's online. It's got a chance. He got it to the hole. Oh, just over the edge of the cup. What a great effort by Jason. You got it to the hole. You didn't make the putt, but I still hope you had a fun time.
I had a great time. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're quite welcome. Well, we didn't give away the golf getaway this week, but the exciting news is we still have a ton of awesome prizes to give away in the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round one underway.
Our Winning Golf Skills Challenge will showcase our competitors' short game skills with some challenging shots in 3 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 features a 75-foot chip from the fairway. Brett Von Erf continues to chip it well.
This is rolling from right to left. And look at that touch by Brett. Well done. Having a nice day today, Brett.
Ben Dixon has a nice effort.
That speed's going to be about perfect. Well done, Ben. Ben Dixon. All right, good job, Ben. Good stroke.
Glenn Marshall steps up his short game.
This is also heading right at the hole. What a touch by Glenn, right below the cup. Having a great day, Glenn Marshall.
Bob Ward hits a tremendous chip to 4 feet.
This one's got a chance if it gets there. Look at this touch by Bob Ward. More winning golf by Bob Ward. Yo, Bob.
But watch this effort by Scott Cahill.
Look at this touch by Scott. This is heading for the hole. Can we get it in the hole? Look at this shot.
He sinks it. Oh, my. Well done, Scott.
That is winning golf by Scott Cahill. You get another one, buddy.
Up next, Chad Parnas is the first to tackle our 30-yard pitch from the rough.
Chad Parnas with a great setup and a great stroke. This one's got a chance to be very close. Look at this touch by Chad Parnas.
John DeCesar pitches it well.
John DeCesar with a 58-degree wedge. Boy, he's got the line. Will it roll out? That's the question. That's a nice touch by John DeCesar.
Blake Chapman's ball finds its way to less than 9 feet.
Bringing in high with a 60-degree wedge, and boy, this could be really good. Out of the heavy rough, and that's a touch by Blake Chapman.
Mick Benninghoff sets the mark at 6 feet.
With a 60-degree wedge out of the heavy rough here, and look at this touch by Mike coming back from right to left, and that is winning golf by Mike Benninghoff.
John Morgenthaler surging ahead with this effort to 5 feet.
Should move right to left, and now it's coming down towards the hole. It's pin high and a nice touch by John.
But Jim Griffin leaves no doubt with this shot to 2.5 feet from the cup.
Jim Griffin with a 56-degree wedge, and boy, this got a great touch, moving from right to left. What a shot by Jim Griffin. Winning golf, my friend.
Next, we test the putting skills with this 25-footer that John Giordano handles well.
John Giordano with a good setup. That's about pin high. Well done, John Giordano.
Ben Dixon has a smooth stroke.
Ben Dixon with a nice stroke. And that is about pin high. Well done, Ben.
Chad Parnas rolls his ball to a little over a foot away.
Chad Parnas. Oh, what a touch, Chad.
John Morgenthaler is a little bit better.
Coming in from left to right. It's pin high and a nice touch by John.
John DeCesar rolling it to 10 inches.
Got a chance, everybody. John DeCesar. Oh, just over the lip.
Chad Byers shows off his pendulum swing.
Speed looks great. It is right next to the cup.
But watch this effort from Blake Chapman.
Great setup and a great stroke. It's got a chance. Blake Chapman.
He drains it.
All day long, baby. All day long.
Nicely done, Blake. But not to be outdone, Scott Cahill.
He's on line. Scott Cahill.
In the hole. That's 2 in a row. And Cahill takes the round in a putt-off. Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
I'm on the tee today with fellow PGA golf professional Jim Hackenberg and also the inventor of the Orange Whip trainer. And Jim, welcome to Winning Golf. Great to have you up here from South Carolina.
Doug, thank you. It's a great opportunity.
Well, let's talk about the Orange Whip trainer. We see them in people's bags at the PGA Golf Show. The line was a mile long to try and see what this is all about. What makes it so special, Jim?
Well, as a PGA golf professional, as an instructor, my objective was to have my students learn to swing in rhythm and find a nice tempo, a nice balance. They weren't getting that. They were very tense and very tight. I had a unique opportunity to caddy on the PGA Tour, and what I noticed was it looked like when they were swinging their golf club, they were swinging a weighted ball on the end of a chain. And the only way you could swing a weighted ball on the end of a chain is if your hands, arms, and body were in perfect sequence. So I developed something like that, a weighted ball, very flexible shaft. I went away from the chain because of the danger factor,
right?
And then I counterbalanced it. And by counterbalancing it, that's when it all came together. This device, when you swing it back and forth in rhythm, it wants to be on a balanced swing plane. And that's when students know that they're properly doing it and they're creating an athletic, powerful golf swing. Let me demonstrate for you.
I'd love to see it.
Okay. So basically, you'll take the Orange Whip, you'll hover it above the ground, and just start very slowly. Think of it as a way to loosen up and warm up your body for golf. And I'm swinging it back and forth, but I'm waiting for the momentum here and here. As I continue, I'll reach my full range of motion, and I can pick up the pace to create power, but never at the cost of balance. Now, if I do it incorrectly, if I just quickly go with my arms and don't move my body, it'll bounce off my back. If I throw it, it'll throw me off balance. So the objective is rhythm, balance, coordination, but you're really just getting a great stretch before you play golf, and you're finding that tempo for the day.
And that brings me to a final point. Many players don't have time to go to the range before their round. Wouldn't it be great to spend 3-4 minutes before the first tee and use this Orange Whip trainer?
That's what we recommend. If you've got a rush to that first tee, swing it for a couple minutes, you'll be loose, you'll have that rhythm, you're ready to play.
Well, I know my students love it, and I believe everyone should have one in their bag. Jim Hackenberg, thank you for being on the tee.
The top 2 players in our Winning Golf Skills Challenge Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. This week our players are tested with this 25-yard short uphill pitch. It's no problem for Jason Stepalevich.
So the club face is just closing an impact. Look how soft.
Bill Quinlan pitches it to 9.5 feet.
with a 60-degree wedge. Not bad, Bill, not bad. Good try.
Bob Ward puts the pressure on with this pitch to just over 4 feet away.
Good soft hands, and boy, that is pin high.
Jim Griffin hits a beautiful shot to less than 4 feet.
Look at that touch by Jim. Well done, Jim Griffin.
But 2 were better. Mickey McKenzie.
Beautiful setup and a nice touch. Look at this shot by Mickey, and that is winning golf, Mickey.
And Scott Cahill.
Scott Cahill on line. Speed looks straight. It's got a chance. Scott Cahill.
At 9 inches, he wins the round.
Almost drained it.
So it'll be Cahill and McKenzie in our final to determine this week's champion. Winning Golf will be right back.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
I just picked up the cake for the baby shower.
Yay! You know she's having a boy, right?
What?
Buick now has an SUV for that.
I did a lot of shopping in Italy, and I met a nice man.
Ciao! An SUV for that.
Hey, I thought you were choosing the flute.
Everyone's doing flute.
And even an SUV for that. Introducing 3 luxury SUVs from the new Buick.
This is FootJoy, the #1 shoe in golf. That's #1 the world over. #1 with ladies, gents, lefties, and righties. #1 with challengers and champions. Elite and up-and-comers. Fan favorites and hometown heroes of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But even with all those #1s, what's most important is playing the #1 shoe for you. And with more sizes and more styles for more swing profiles than all the other brands combined, that shoe is FootJoy, the #1 shoe in golf.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge provided by Takea Water Bottles. Bring the heat. Keep your cool with Takea. A-Head Advanced Headwear. Embroidery and Design. A-Head. Pure Putters. Higher MOI plus adjustability. No other putter offers the performance and versatility of a Cure putter. Red Arrow Markers. Mark, aim, align, and sink. Red Arrow. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman, performance by design. It's time now for the SAP Up and In Playoff on Winning Golf.
We are on the 18th green, and our 2 finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the chance to drive home with the keys to a brand new Buick Envision. Now, the rules for the SAP Up and In Playoff are simple. Whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf Champion. Our first shot in the SAP Up and In Playoff will be a 45-yard pitch shot from the fairway. Scott Cahill will have the honor. Scott carries a 19 handicap and plays most of his golf at Galloping Hill Golf Club in New Jersey. Well, it's got a little speed to it, but not bad. It's a good first shot. It'll give him a nice uphill putt. Looks like he's about 25 feet away. And now it's Mickey McKenzie's turn to try and battle this challenging 18th green here at Coatesville Country Club. Mickey has a 9 handicap and really enjoys his golf at Scotland Run. Hitting a sand wedge. It's on the high side. And that's just off the fringe. Mickey McKenzie has 24 feet from the fringe. This should move a little bit from his left to right. That's a nice setup and a nice stroke, and coming down towards the cup. That's well done by Mickey McKenzie. And now Scott Cahill, and here it comes. He pulled a little bit across it. It's coming in towards the hole, and that's great speed and a tremendous effort by Scott Cahill. Scott Cahill from 14 inches away, taps it in for a 3. Mickey McKenzie has 3 feet. If he can roll this in, we will have a chip off to determine our champion. Let's see what happens. It is in the hole. Now our SAP Up and In Playoff comes down to 1 chip shot from 80 feet. Scott Cahill will go first and try to nestle one close to the hole. It's just below the cup. The speed looks pretty good. And looks like he has about 15 feet. Very good effort under a lot of pressure. And now it's Mickey McKenzie's turn. He's going to play with his sand wedge, coming up on the right side. The question is, well, how much will it roll out? Here it comes. It's coming from right to left, and this looks pretty close. I think he is inside, and Mickey McKenzie is our Winning Golf Champion here at beautiful Coatesville Country Club. And boy, your short game was hot all day, and you handled the pressure, especially in the last chip off. I hope you had a wonderful experience with Winning Golf.
Absolutely. Great experience. Want to just thank First Resource Bank Show-4Telecom for having us out here, especially Coatesville. What a lovely place here, and couldn't be more thankful, and what a great experience, absolutely.
Well, thank you, Mickey. Well, your experience is not quite over yet, because in a couple minutes, I'm going to give you the opportunity to putt from only 60 feet for a brand new Buick Envision. Do you have room in your garage for one of those, Mickey?
I can make some room. There's plenty of toys that aren't being used anymore, so we'll make some room for that.
I like the way you think. Well, the suspense is building. There's only 60 feet between Mickey McKenzie and a brand new Buick Envision, so whatever you do, don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
This is how we get you close. By rebalancing the center of gravity to the location you need it most, making your impact feel crisper and more consistent than ever before. This is how we get you closer. With 3 new wedge grinds shaped to fit your attack angle, helping you get out of tough lies more easily. Introducing the all-new, totally redesigned RTX 3 wedge from Cleveland Golf. Get closer.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings.
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellahans.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
From the moment you see it, it commands your respect. You can feel its immense power. The only way to master it is to venture inside. Go ahead, dive in. The GMC Sierra, offering the most V8 horsepower in its class. We are professional grade.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Champions Putt, sponsored by your Tri-State Buick GMC dealers.
Each week, our champion will attempt a 60-foot putt to win a gorgeous Buick Envision. Winning Golf is thankful to have the Buick GMC Tri-State dealer sponsoring this thrilling event. Our champion, Mickey McKenzie, is only 60 feet away from the cup. If he can roll in this putt, he will drive home with the keys to a gorgeous Buick Envision. And here it comes. Moving from left to right, it's a great stroke. The line looks good, the speed looks good. This one's got a chance. Mickey McKenzie, oh, just over the edge of the cup. What an effort by Mickey McKenzie, our champion here today. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's exciting show from the fabulous Coatesville Country Club. I would personally like to thank the amazing Coatesville staff and membership for their warm welcome and hospitality. And again, congratulations to our Winning Golf champion, Mickey McKenzie. Mickey's victory today has won him a slot into the Winning Golf Championship and the chance to compete for this year's amazing grand prize, a trip to Stream Song Resort. And finally, a special thanks to my 2 wonderful hosts, Glenn Marshall and Chad Parnas, as well as their 2 wonderful teams from Show-4TelecomHelp and First Resource Bank. Together, we created a very special lifetime memory. Well, thanks to all of you for watching Winning Golf, the show where everybody wins. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. When you run live, you run simple with SAP. Learn more at sap.com.
Everybody wins.